out here on Beale Street in the octagon in the middle of everything. Coming from the patio porch. Have a look at the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy brought to you by Dr. Pepper. That is the goal. That is the goal for everybody. I think we've got almost everybody to make it through this sea of blue and silver. Demanding Pat McAfee.
All right.
Oh, my.
This is right in your wheelhouse,
Oh,
man.
a bunch of drunks on the street. This is where I'm at. I am at home.
This is great.
Let's talk about the games today. Some serious football here. There might be some people drowning their sorrows if they were to fall and stumble today. There's some season-saving and some season-ruining games. You look at Tennessee, UAB's pretty close. You can't lose to Georgia State and UAB in the same year. Purdue could become ineligible for a bowl with another loss. Nebraska's fighting for bowl eligibility.
Yeah.
When you look at those teams, you got Mississippi State and Arkansas too, Vanderbilt, South Carolina. What do you think when you look at those games and teams sort of fighting for their season first week in November?
Well, I think Nebraska has been a big-time disappointment. I think a lot of big-brained humans in the college football world said, hey, this team's going to make a mark, potentially make a run to the playoffs. Very young, turn the ball over a lot. That's just not something that Frost is going to be able to do. And Tennessee is not well-liked in this particular city.
Right, exactly.
You guys like the Volunteers?
Play to it.
You don't like the Volunteers?
They like them better in football than basketball.
Home losses against Georgia State and BYU, to me, their season went south quick. They cannot bounce back.
Tennessee,
done.
see, man,
I think they're playing better now.
They're playing better, but they
pleasantly
can't
surprised.
Those losses will stick in the memories of their fans.
But see, man, they've been struggling for a long time, and the way their season started, I thought they were gone.
Yeah.
And then they started to kind of buy into this new culture of Jeremy Pruitt. Man, I think they're going to go to a bowl game.
Let's just say what it is. Tennessee has stunk for a long time.
0-1 was their last great team.
Absolutely.
First 7 games, they stink.
Yes.
Then they beat South Carolina, who beats Georgia. Who knows if they're turning around down there in Rocky Top.
I think they are.
Hey, you look at this too, Mississippi State, Arkansas, that could have a big bearing on the future coaches as well. But you also have teams who are playing to make their season. While Memphis and SMU have been right in the middle of this division fight, so too is Navy. Navy had a bye week this week and also played UConn, which is sort of the same thing.
Whoa.
Absolutely. Did you see that?
I got to watch Navy Memphis here, and Navy had the lead over the Memphis Tigers, and they showed incredible resilience. This Navy team, obviously, honorable American badasses. What they got going on is incredible, but to beat the dog grumpy out of UConn has to feel good for the people in Annapolis.
And man, we've kind of gotten trained over the years. We go to Army, Navy every year, and Navy's kind of had the upper hand. Army the last couple of years, but Navy looks like they're back to being the team that Coach Ken typically has. Great player, Malcolm Perry.
Yeah, Army's been scuffling a little bit this year too. Navy not so much. Navy still with one loss in this division. They're in the same division as Memphis and SMU.
Yeah, run the ball extremely well, very disciplined. I tell you, they put it on UConn, but we know coming to this game, UConn was a pretty terrible team.
Yeah.
We talked about them in UMass about a couple weeks ago.
No doubt.
They're bad.
Yeah.
Where were you last
You were
night?
at SmackDown last night.
Yeah, what happened?
I was in
wrestling.
Buffalo, New York with Friday Night SmackDown, and now I get a chance to be amongst the incredible drunks of Memphis, Tennessee. It's been a wild 12 hours.
I would say, and about to get wilder if you get down to Memphis before it's
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, we're going to have some stone cold people in the middle of the ring later on tonight. Top-ranked boxing main event for the WBC Junior Welterweight title. Miguel Burchelt for the 6th time taking on Jason Sosa, 10:30 Eastern on ESPN, ESPN app, and ESPN Deportes.
You can almost see the set from here.
Just about.
Yeah.
Hey, they showed up here.
They did. Look,
people, look at
that way.
They showed up.
Yeah. This is awesome.
You know what? We got so many fans here, but we've got David Pollock, who has the Pizza Hut home team fan.
Hey, Memphis has got it cooking, not just in football, but obviously in college basketball. But how about some stars over here? Jaren Jackson, Ja Morant. How about the city, man? How about this? I mean, this scene. This is sick.
Let's go, Green!
Hey, we're turned up all the time. That's how it is. So, you know, I'm just hyped to see everybody out here. It feels like Obama came or something like that.
Welcome to the city. What you think?
It's crazy. Definitely a great showing for us, and just show what type of city we have here and the love they show.
All right, so if we're talking about the crowd and we're talking about football, you would be the QB and just throw it up, throw a jump ball up, stand up.
Yeah. Hey.
By the way, look at this. Like, I mean, are you kidding me? Like, go get it. Catch it and throw it, man. I tell you what, Reese, it's a great scene. They got to cook it in every part of the city.
That's a couple of really good cornerstones for the Grizzlies here with John Morant, who is a remarkably creative guy, and Jaren Jackson, who's just growing by leaps and bounds. Playoff expectations for Georgia preseason. That all gets washed away. They can't handle the Gators this afternoon. Defining game in Jacksonville for Kirby Smart's team. And also strength. Got to be strong. Move that weight. Get on that trap bar. Gene Wojciechowski talks to us.
It's a fine line that you have there to get the athletes to do what they're supposed to, and yet have them doing the right things.
Yeah. And in the midst of this party, sea of Louisville, there's the man, Mike Norvell. I think he's working the selfie cam, but I can't see our giant jumbotron from here.
I can't see anything.
Joins us.
I can't see anything.
This place is awesome.